Scott, how do the players turn it round for Saturday? Because obviously, everyone thought you turned a corner with the win away at Luton, and then sort of things have just sort of not quite happened since.
Yeah, obviously, I'm disappointed with the last two results, but we 1-0 up at Newport for win that game. Then everyone says what a great win in a horrible game, and we go to Notts County, who I think on paper they should be in the top 3 or 4. They've got some quality in the team. Obviously, we didn't play particularly well first half, but second half we came back into it and started well the other night. But then disappointing result in the end. But it's not. It's about picking up points at this stage of the season. Performances don't particularly matter. You want points on the board, but we know if we play well, then results will come. So we just got to keep working hard and keep staying together, and results will come.
And Cheltenham have got late goals recently. It hasn't been enough, but can you take encouragement from the fact that there have been, those late, rallies, if you like, and that you have kept going?
Yeah, it just shows you. It's a difficult one because it's easy to play when you're 2-0 down. There's no pressure. The shackles are off, but it just shows that we keep fighting to the end, and we don't give up. We don't give anyone an easy ride, and like I say, we keep putting bodies into the box, and things drop for us.
And really late on, away at Stevenage, you went up into the opposition penalty area, and as the gaffer's just been reminding us, you nearly set up Dan Holman.
Well, yeah, the lads having a bit of the staff, I think, having a bit of a debate whether I actually meant the header to Dan, but I seen him out of the corner of my eye and I picked him out. It might not have been the best technical header in the world. It was a bit turtleneckish, but I think I'm claiming that one anyway.
And at the other end, a couple of great saves from you. I mean, you must be sort of really happy with your form at the moment, even if obviously results not going your way.
Yeah, touch wood, I've done okay, but you just take every goal, every game as it comes. And look back at your performance and see which little areas you can improve. And I'm always looking at goals I've let in, or things that have gone wide, or crosses or whatever. And if it could have been half a yard here or half a yard there, then you just not know. But that's the only way you get better. You keep looking back at your clips, and that Tim Bell sends you, and he's great at that. He sends you all your clips, and just seeing little areas that you think you can improve, and things you've done well, things you've done not so well, and things you could have done better. But I'd take not making any saves or making a mistake and winning the game 2-1 or whatever, because result it's not about individual performances, it's about the team and about staying in this league.
And because you're the experienced back there, is there the extra onus on you to sort of talk more? I mean, we know Will Boyle's a big talker, but to sort of call out to the back four in front of you?
Yeah, it's trying not to talk too much, like just saying things for the sake of saying them. But when you say things, they need to be the right things that you say, and they need to be short, sharp, and to the point, instead of just commentating on the game. And just because they're young back four doesn't mean you need to keep talking all the time. But when you do say something, it needs to be spot on. And so they go, whoa, yeah, if you know what I mean, they stand up and go, yeah, that's right, that's what we need to do, sort of thing. So it's about saying the right things at the right time and using your experience when you need to use it. But as you said, Will's a natural leader himself, and he's done brilliant since he's come in, as a lot of the lads have. And
is that actually a new experience for you with such a young back four? Because you probably haven't played with such a young back four since you were probably playing reserve team.
Yeah,
probably.
No, not at all. But like I say, they don't Will in particular doesn't play like he's a young lad. He plays like he's played 200 league games. He's done everything right. But yeah, that's everyone's got to start somewhere, and this is where they're starting. But we wouldn't look at them and say they're a young back four, they're weak or whatever. They can get out, and they're strong, they're physical, they're all over 6 foot, and Tins is over 7 foot or whatever he is. So it's not exactly like a weak, timid back four. They're strong and physical, and we can deal with the aerial threat that people pose.
Are they getting enough protection in front of them? Because obviously it's the old dilemma for midfielders of you've got to get forward and support the attackers and put them in, but also shut the back door as well.
Yeah, it's just finding the right balancing act, and we found that in some games and not in other games. But every goal people score, every chance that teams have, you can look back and pick out individuals. I mean, you look at Robin's goal last night, comes inside and bends it in the top bin, and to most people say, oh, what a goal. But from a football point of view, like, well, he's left-footed, why don't you just show him the line? Because he wants to come inside and shoot, and just little things like that. So there's always ways you can stop attacks and stop things, but sometimes it's like that. I think people just say it's a good goal, but you always look and see which ways you can stop it.
15 games to go. How much do you sort of just look at that in the league table, or do you just keep it focused, the old cliche, one game at a time?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially with us, we just look at Saturday and it's an opportunity to pick up 3 points, and we can't look too far ahead of that. And obviously now we've got a free week after that, and then another big 3 games after that. So you sort of look in the short term, but look in the long term as well. So it's a bit of both. But all the focus is on Saturday and hopefully picking up 3 points.
And is it more about what you do rather than what Yeovil do? Because we've not even mentioned them yet, have we?
Yeah, no, like I say, we've just come in this morning after the game, but you have an idea of what Yeovil are about, and I'm sure we'll speak to them as the days is through today and tomorrow sort of thing. But we know it's going to be a tough game. They're big side, quite physical, so we're going to have to stand up to that and hopefully get 3 points.